I am Sam Jones. I am the project lead of Curse of Osiris, expansion 1 for Destiny 2.
My name is Dave Matthews. I'm the art director for Destiny 2's expansion, Curse of Osiris.
So Curse of Osiris is basically about two things. It's an action game and it's a story game. So in terms of action, we're leveraging the first-person shooter and the moment-to-moment gunplay that people are familiar with from Destiny. And in terms of story, we're bringing a nice cast of characters. They're bold, they're colorful, set against a backdrop of a very interesting locale, which is Mercury.
Over the years at Bungie, we've always done large spectacle moments throughout the game. And it's always been done by people with passion. When we started working on Destiny, it was a concerted effort, and we decided to build a team to actually create these kind of moments. So now we have a full-fledged team, and their whole job now is to work with designers and effects artists and other groups to bring those moments to life.
So the way we operate at Bungie, we have several different teams that work at any given time. So we represent the Expansion 1 Curse of Osiris team, and we focus on that content. And then we have other teams in the live game that they work on the season schedule. So they'll have Season 1 and then Season 2, which will begin with Curse of Osiris when that comes out. And they focus on the events and the challenges and the rewards that are delivered on like a constant basis for Destiny in the future.
I would love to tell you about that kind of stuff at the moment, but today we're here to talk about Curse of Osiris. And if I say any one word, like ninjas will drop out of the ceiling and attack us.
I understand.
We don't want that. So for Curse of Osiris, we're definitely focusing on the Vex, and we're bringing back some of the familiar faces from the Vex mythology, the descendants and the precursors. But for future releases, they are, there is the possibility of additions, but right now we're just focusing on what we're doing for Expansion 1 and the Vex, and slightly expanding their myth and their lore.
I think the way that you look at the lighthouse from Trials of Osiris, that was used as our inspiration, and we use that as the primer for part of the aesthetics that are Mercury. So we've gone through the process of taking the lighthouse, bringing it forward, but then everything else that you explore is all brand new content. As far as the Mercury public space, no one has ever seen that, and they'll be able to put their feet on it first time on the ground in December. So in Curse of Osiris, you're going to be able to do lost sectors. You're going to be able to do all the things that are fun and familiar for you for going to any other destination from Destiny 2. Strikes, quests, all those elements. We do have a raid activity, and again, I would love to tell you about that, but we do have a Twitch stream that's going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks that we'll be able to show you and dive a little bit deeper into what the raid activity actually is.
Well, with Destiny 2, in general, we're trying to appeal to as many players as possible. So if you play Destiny 2, it's basically a fresh start for everyone. So we're trying to draw in people that have played Destiny 1 and all the expansions there, and also new people as well. So it really is an experience that we're trying to cater for everyone.
So the world that we already created in Destiny is so rich. There's so many things to already explore just within our solar system. There's no need to go out yet. We have tons of stories to tell, and DLCs gives us an opportunity to dive deep into very specific activities and very specific people, like Osiris.
So there are indirect references in the past, and every character that we develop actually goes under a lengthy production process anyway, and they change constantly up until we actually release them to the world. So in terms of Osiris, we definitely invested very heavily, recently in his design and his look and his history. So we did the lion's share of that work pretty recently, and you were actually spearheading all the visuals for that, and I think it turned out really well, actually. It was really, really badass.
Definitely hinting at a bunch of things that we think about in the future. And today we're here to actually just talk about Osiris, Curse of Osiris, and the first expansion. So who knows what comes into the future.
So there's the iconic portal on Mercury, which you see in a lot of the advertising and the trailers we've shown you so far, and that connects directly to the Infinite Forest. And the Infinite Forest is this machine, essentially, that is created by the Vex to simulate multiple realities, and it stands outside of time and space, and it's all part of their important master plans. And during the expansion, you go and you're basically looking to find what they're doing and to unearth the secrets. Osiris is already in the Infinite Forest. He's digging already. And they are, at that point in time, they're all streaming out of all the portals. Their armies are coming out, and they are creating this threat. And it's very important, and it's up to you, the player, to find out what they're doing.
Well, good question. I think it's important to understand that in the prologue, you actually get to see that he recognizes what's happening. Osiris recognizes what's happening, which is that they can see Sagira's light, and that is why he removes Sagira from the space so that he can continue to do what he was doing.
He's understanding the threat. Sagira, who's the companion of Osiris, she's very loyal to him, and we're basically introducing a new ghost, which we've never really done in Destiny before, and this is the chance for the player, the Guardian, to experience how cool it is to have a different take on a ghost, and she's completely different to the ghost that we've experienced before throughout these years. She's very snarky, she's very witty, she's very funny, and it's a really cool experience having her be there all the time and introducing fun gameplay. Why should I buy Expansion 1 Curse of Osiris, Dave?
Do you love awesome action games by Bungie?
Generally, yes.
Do you love this world that is Destiny and everything that makes up Destiny?
I think I do.
Well, then this is an opportunity to dive even deeper into one of the greatest warlocks that has ever lived. And that's in Destiny's 2, Curse of Osiris.
That's pretty cool.
And if you want, you can fire a team up with me and we can go do it together.
That's even better.
You know, and the best thing about all of this, if you want to get a little sneak peek, read on GamerJet about this.
I will.
Get the expansion pass now. 2 all-new expansions, 1 great value.